Ashley really hurt me, and you knew that. It just feels like you're not on my team.
No, there's no teams, Tal. I know that I've never been caught in an argument between Tal and someone else, and it is messy.
Maybe I'm not the friend that you need right now.
My Big Fat Fabulous Life is back for another season, and Whitney wants a kid.
Since I turned 40, I have been taking major stock of my life. And I never imagined that I would still be single with no children. And I think I've come to accept that that traditional way of motherhood is not going to happen for me. I was talking with my British friend Mabel in London. She has a child who she describes as the love of her life. She had him as a single mother, and listening to her story really kind of gave me the kick in my ass that I think I needed. I'm running out of time, and if I want a child, I have got to take this by the reins and do it myself.
She's all about becoming a mother.
Before this, I looked into adoption, which unfortunately I was told I was not a good candidate for. I also froze my eggs, which would leave me with two options, one being surrogacy and the other being IVF. Both are super expensive and big commitments and don't really feel like great options for me. So I was researching artificial insemination.
For real, like, have you thought about it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I'm shocked to hear Whitney talk about insemination.
But I think she has always clung to the idea of motherhood on and off throughout the years. And now that she's turned 40, if she's gonna do this, I think it's kind of now or never.
Whitney had spent some time in London and revealed that she had a real-life meet-cute.
I did have like a real-life meet-cute when I was in London. I was in a pub and this guy just approached. And I thought, oh my God, this is the first time this has happened to me in so many years, that some man in the wild just approached. So we had a nice evening together and it was fun, and it made me feel like, okay, all hope is not lost. Maybe I just have to move to London to find a man, no big deal.
I mean, it looks like you were thriving over there.
It was really fun, and everybody was so great. Like, I went out to dinner with the students, had an amazing time.
And you like hardly ever socialize here.
Exactly, and just to even like get up and go into Pineapple and just be around the energy and all the artists and the creativity, I just felt like I was living.
That's what your life should be.
Yeah.
But in a sad turn of events, Whitney's beloved cat passed away.
The doctor called me with his test results and said that he was in congestive heart failure. And I asked if there was a chance that he wasn't gonna make it through the night. He was on oxygen, and she said yes. So my dad and Todd and I jumped up and ran over there. And I held him the whole time, and we, stayed with him a long time to say goodbye to him. And he died in my arms. Told him how much I loved him. And I just told him thank you for being with me for 17 years.
Later, Whitney told her brother and her dad her plans about having a child, and they were shocked.
Well, I'm going to pursue artificial insemination.
Well, I was kind of hoping that you would do the traditional method.
Well, that involves a man, though.
I know. That's what I mean.
Obviously, I'm not gonna find a man. I'm coming up on my 41st birthday. There's no more time to wait here.
You got to have somebody to help you raise a child. I mean,
No, you don't.
well, I mean, it's better.
You had a kid, Daddy. Life put you in a position where you couldn't raise that child, and look who we got, Angie. The thing I love about Dad is the hypocrisy.
Whitney met up with her friend Jessica, whose father sadly passed away.
One thing that I love the most about Will is the way he empowered me. And he didn't just see me for my size, he saw me for me.
The first thing he said after the oncologist told him that there wasn't anything left that they could do. He asked what was going to happen to the gym and if I'd train his clients. So obviously, it was definitely important to me to get back in here, and Maybe it just hasn't hit me yet, but every time I want to talk to him and I realize I can't, it really messes me up pretty bad.
Yeah.
Then Whitney hung out with Tal, who revealed that he had a major argument with their mutual friend Ashley.
Ashley and I had an interaction that really spiraled out of control.
We were in public together and she waved at me and I didn't see her, so I didn't wave back. And she texted me to confront me about this, and it escalated into a very nasty disagreement to the point where
We both said some pretty ugly things to each other and made some pretty personal attacks.
I know it was stupid, but this was not the first time Ashley and I have had a big blow-up fight, so maybe there were tensions from the past that had built and built and just created this explosion.
And now we don't speak, we don't communicate.
We have blocked each other.
We have had 0 points of connection in almost 2 years.
And he got really upset that Whitney's still friends with Ashley.
I don't know, it just makes me a little uncomfortable thinking about y'all like hanging out or talking to each other after what happened. I should probably go.
Don't go.
I'm feeling pretty pissed off. I'm feeling hurt. I guess Whitney has the right to carry on with Ashley however she wants to. I just thought she was on my team.
I have known that Tal and Ashley, they're not just on the outs, it's game over for their relationship. But I would never cut off my relationship with Ashley completely because of their conflict. And I hope that's not something that he would want. Tal and I are gonna have to talk about this.
Later, Whitney met up with Ashley, who was shocked that Tal was so upset at Whitney.
I have no desire to like rekindle a friendship, but I hate that he feels that way or that it affects you.
Well,
Like,
and that's
I don't
the
want
thing.
bad things for him.
I didn't know that he would react that way.
I don't think it's a secret that Tal and I had a falling out.
I mean, he really blew up on me. His reaction caused irreparable damage to our friendship. I think maybe one day Tal and I will get to the point where we can like be in the same room. But I just think for now, one of my boundaries needs to be not being in the same space as Tal.
The episode ended with Tal hanging up on Whitney.
And I did see Ashley, and she really did say that she wished you well.
Well, I don't want to talk about her. I'm not misplacing anything. It just feels like you're not on my team.
No, there's no teams, Tal. I know that
That's
you...
Maybe I'm not the friend that you need right now.
Well, no, Tal, that is so drastic. I don't think it's that I'm not the friend that you... I cannot believe he just hung up on me? I've never been caught in an argument between Tal and someone else, and I don't like it. It is messy. Something is seriously wrong here. Todd?